Watch out.
थोड़ा सा इधर घुमा दे उसके शॉट.
Viju, can I?
Half step यहाँ पे साइड में हाँ.
नहीं उल्टा हो जाएगा.
But it's not that great.
मैं करता हूँ तू देख.
एकदम easy. You can't. I can't see thing.
I mean, everyone got out.
थोड़ा इधर.
The GLT gave that we lost.
ऊंचा कर हम. हाँ अभी चल रहे. Okay, let me. No, wait. I got it. नहीं. छोड़ दे. I got it. To leave it. वो cross हो गया.
You get closer sitting down and keep moving around.
Vaiba, how good is that team? Tell me.
Not that great.
So that means if you go against Norway, no chance.
No, come against Norway. No way. Eat. Let's go.
Perfect. Bro आता या.
They have a chance? No, these guys. I'm saying
Chargers has a chance.
Chargers has a chance, not the GLT team.
Not yet.
Okay.
Viju newly.
No,
Huh?
not
क्या हुआ?
all of us are in form.
Guys, live. Okay.
It's live. Superman. Superman bowling कर रहा है ना?
Come on, guys. Come on.
Are you able to see it?
Viju,
Yeah.
as of now, what do you plan for me?
What do I?
What do you plan for me? What order am I going in?
I'm not the captain.
Satya?
Arjun is the captain.
Where is Arvind? Where is he?
He's right there.
Hello. कप्तान साहब.
Guys. Not
Start of the innings. Yeah.
okay. Go ahead. You are.
Start of the innings. Bloods batting. Pratik into bowl. That's a no ball.
No ball there, Saleh.
Yes, it's been declared a no ball and it's a free hit. Free hit.
Shabash.
Beautiful job.
Shabash.
That's a no ball right off the very first ball.
Beat him,
Superman
man.
has given a beamer.
Oh, commentator.
I think Avengers have set us a pretty decent target, 67. Yeah. It's a free hit. It's a free hit.
No! Free hit.
The Avengers. This is where it becomes clueless, where the Avenger bowler doesn't know that it was a free hit. But nevertheless, Amit, it's a great catch. All in a failed effort. Good job though. Nice attempt, Mehang. Nice attempt. Now let's settle down. Nevertheless, Superman is adjusting the field and
catch किया रे. Commentary चल रहा है. They need a music too, right? थोड़ा this.
and
Need to move a little bit this way.
Nice running, boys. Nice running between the wicket, yes. Nice shot. Straight back.
Hardeep, what do you think here? I mean, this is 67 on the board, under lights, chasing. We had a debacle last game against the Warriors. It's highly imperative that Adarsh gets going.
Yeah, but I
But-
think it's a different game, different scenario, different positions.
And this might be a problem. This is a huge problem. And
That's the commentator curse right there.
Yeah, that's the wicket which we could not afford to lose. And
We have.
yep.
The right slot or it, but didn't connect.
It's okay, Santi the boy.
Next batsman is Arjun Ajbani.
The stand-in skipper Arjun Ajbani has decided to take the game head-on. And again, Arjun will have to play like the Arjun of 2-3 years ago, because if you ask me, the last couple of years, what you've seen from him is pretty average stuff, at least on the batting end. I mean, I know that he's my player and he's our star player, but sometimes the truth is the truth.
I think he's really good on taking on responsibility early on, and that's what he did today.
That's and my own opinion is Hardeep
Barabar,
on this. On Mehang Patel, he's a very steady batsman. It's just that he has not converted it into big scores. He's been getting out cheap, but this is a guy, technically, he's got every shot in the book.
Yeah, I think before the start of the game, the way that's going to affect the player. They have to think about it. What are the mistakes we are making all across the board in all the matches. And I believe if they thought through and they cut their wrong shots, they can play big. Almost every player that we have in our game.
Vijal, score.
Glad's a 3 for 1 at the end of first 1 over. So the game is evenly poised. Glad's could not afford to lose a wicket there, and it was a very valuable wicket. But having lost the wicket, I think the Avengers will be keen to seize the advantage, but I still have big question marks about the Avenger bowling. I still think that bowling is their weakness, and I still do not know if they'll be able to contain the Glad's batting. And if I'm not mistaken, what I heard from Avengers is the bowler who is coming on right now, Vismay. This is his last game in DCL. He's flying to Texas for good tomorrow. So they were very keen on playing the game today. One was Vismay gets to play, but
It's good that at least both the teams get a chance to play instead of just splitting the points.
yep.
I'm not in a favor of
And
splitting. Yeah.
And in all credit due to Maulik Patel, I mean, he worked really hard behind the scenes, arranging this ground at short notice.
So he's coming up to be a really nice comedy member.
And also, we made a couple of interesting innovations here. For the first time ever in DCL cricket, we have lighting stumps with lighting bails.
It's exactly the same as
And
IPL.
then on top of that, you have a very, very well-lit ground. I mean, this probably is one of the best lit grounds that I've seen in a long, long time.
Yeah,
I mean, every single light working, and
people had a mixed reaction before they were coming to the Southgate
yeah.
grounds. They have no idea how the ground works, but the condition is pretty good.
And again, I do believe that Southgate might be an extra 20 minutes of a drive, but it's well worth the drive because in the sense that the grounds are fabulous. You get a full boundary and the pitch behaves pretty decent and the lighting is fabulous. And again, for the first time, we are doing a live stream of a game. We've never done that before. I mean, our guys worked really hard behind the scenes trying to make this happen. We did not know if this was going to really work out, but eventually being able to pull it out, I mean, these are some things which Mishka doesn't do, which we are able to somehow. Our guys are very illustrious and they are able to come out with all kinds of options.
And I think it's pretty good that people sitting at home know my wife. She's in New York and she's watching her game.
Oh, is it?
I know
Okay.
Chetan.
Yeah,
He's watching the game. I know Hari. He is in Chennai,
Yeah,
India. He's watching the game. So you know,
that's the amazing part of it. Hari in Chennai is,
all across the
you know,
globe.
he's so tuned in, and it's midnight over there for him, or it's actually mid-afternoon, probably morning today. But he is busy watching this game, and he's fully immersed. He wants to know the score at the end of every over.
Before that, we have seen only people watching for India, Pakistan, or you know, day and night crucial games. But this is something
And
people are.
Malik just told me that Vamsi was watching it on live TV. Hey, Vamsi, if you're watching it on live TV, big shout out from Southgate, from the stand-in commentators right now, Viju and Hardeep. We're doing a. Huh?
Everybody who's watching this game, we welcome you all in the first game of DCL, Gladiators versus Avengers. Avenger put in a total of 68 runs. And we have
67.
67 runs,
That's
and
it.
68 is the target. This is the third over going on. Bijal, run. This is the third over going on, and we have 5 runs with the loss of 1 wicket.
It's an interesting, good combination of bat and ball. We have a couple of our most steady batsmen batting right now. It's going to be tough to get one of these guys out. But
Hope it doesn't rain at 6 o'clock.
at this point, the Avengers
9
bowlers
o'clock
have their
stops.
class
We have
cut
the
out
game
for
at the
them.
foggy.
And even the weather is playing a different role. Like an hour before it was 70, and now you're talking about 50.
That's a beautiful shot, well played and well. He picked the gap. He picked it right between the fielders,
I saw that the batting this week they have scored like
all along the ground. Very technically correct
270 has
batsman.
been scored against them.
He's not known across DCL well because he doesn't speak much, but one of the best teammates that you can ever dream of having.
True team player, you can count on him, and he always loves to open.
Precursor to the DLC.
Try to give amazing start to our team.
Hopefully our first game is against Chargers because I have to play the game tonight. Against Chargers.
I don't think we ever played the league match. Last year we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, they gave when I scored 50.
Oh yeah, of course. That was a
That's a beautiful shot, and it's gone. It's gone. It is.
Gone for 4 runs.
I don't know if it's been declared a 4, but it was gone. It was, I mean, absolutely well timed. I mean, it picked it right as soon as it pitched.
I was standing with Jay
He
right
just went through with the shots, no second thoughts there. Saw where the fielder was, placed it well to the right of him. Absolutely safe shot. And
That was a bad shot though.
a bowler will have to come up with something better than this. Otherwise, Arjun is going to tear him apart.
See, this is the way you can tell that how good of a batsman somebody is. How,
DLC final was so much fun.
hand-eye coordination. As soon as he picked the ball,
That was the first
he
time
hit it.
Another great shot, and there's easy 2 there. And there Mehang is running, and you know,
Really nice
Again.
running between the wickets.
once again,
I saw Hatip in this because you were having fun at the back.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, over.
ਧੜਕਦਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਹਾਏ ਨੀ ਕਸੂਰ ਹੈ ਸਾਰਾ ਉੱਚੀ ਹੱਡੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਉੱਚੀ ਹੱਡੀਆਂ ਦਾ
Oh, well picked again into that, to the right of Superman. Superman is. I can't. If I speak too loud, it's going to be disturbing the rest. Superman is.
And that's pretty Kaisan.
He calls himself Superman, but at this point, if he had done the job of Spider-Man, there it would have been pretty good.
Warm up करके check कर.
How well we have given names to all the players.
Oh yes, and
Too late,
you
too
know
late.
what? There would have been a single there if.
So just to add about the music that you just listened, Malik was trying to implement, you know, how we see in IPL every time you have a break in the over, you have some music.
So clear white, guys.
Yeah, there's a white there. Thank you, Ronak Patel. Thank you for interjecting there. An obvious reference there to say that was a white. That's a nice ball, but very well played and very well picked the gap. The gap was picked again extremely well.
It was a good ball, but
Yeah, it
you
was a
can
good ball,
see
but it's an
straight
even better
bat.
shot. Straight bat, no chance there.
Right past the fielder and the bowler.
Pick the single out. Oh, that was a very shaky looking shot there. And Mahang didn't have much of a clue there. The bowler was absolutely unlucky not to get something more out of it. But clearly, Mahang did not have much of an idea what that ball was doing.
Whose side is this guy?
The objective here. That's clicking. Not punched properly, but nevertheless.
Good slow delivery by
Yep.
the bowler.
Again, bowler is trying everything which he can. The last batsmen have been up to the task and they've been playing according to the situation.
Salman Khan को अंदर लो.
And so, not a wide. It's been declared an over.
अंदर लो. Salman Khan is coming to commentary.
Vijay. Here's the delay. Huh? 5 overs? 4?
Well, the score is 15 for 1 at the end of 4 overs. And as we cut out for a break, let's go to the music which we have implemented so wisely out here.
Just for me.
Good going, guys. Another get Jay.
So the new bowler has been introduced. His name is Sanoj.
No, I think it's Mitesh Patel.
Mitesh Patel.
Mitesh Patel is an excellent cricketer. He probably got about 5 lives today. And that ball was a rank bad ball. It's one of the worst deliveries I've seen in DCL in a long time. I mean, he better bring something better than that. Otherwise, you're going to see a few balls deposited outside the park. Another wide. And Glads gave 30 extras today. Hariharan was missed badly. I mean, Hariharan was a guy who gave absolutely no wides. And today, Glads missed Hariharan. Oh, that was a good ball. Managed to come back with a good ball there. They'll need a few more of those good balls.
See, mean, Viju, these kind of balls that every batsman has to look up
Yes.
and learn that
Yes.
these are the type of balls that get you bowled or LBW.
And that's the difference between a great batsman and an average batsman. The average batsman probably gets out to that ball, but or finds themselves in all kinds of trouble. A good batsman picks that delivery up. Look at that.
How was that? We won, I think. We got to one.
And Hardeep, I saw the Avengers starting lineup. I mean, that was an absolutely loaded lineup. That's,
Any new additions to it?
if Avengers can field that kind of a unit throughout the 12 games, they are going to be an absolute monster of a team.
We're gonna give credit to our bowlers at the start of the game. They bowled pretty good. They used the new ball. They bowled with a good pace. It's just the first game, I would say. Some of the bowlers, they don't have that much stamina. They need to work on and cut the white.
Hardeep, if I could ask you a question, I mean, you were out there in the field, and who do you think was probably the Glad's best bowler today?
I would say Ronak Patel bowled
Okay.
really good.
Okay.
And I really like the rhythm of Vaibhav.
Okay.
Off-it was great as well, but there are some time he loses his stamina and then he has 12 tries.
Acceptable. Oh, Glad's are 17 for 1. 17 for 1 in 5 overs. And the spinner has come on, and the score is 18 for 1 at the end of 5 overs, as the first ball was a wide. Oh, what a beautiful shot. I mean, that was so perfectly timed. Absolutely peach perfect, technically correct shot.
So our batsman has to play this bowler really nice because he's a cheeky bowler.
Oh, that is a one. And that was a single. That ball bounced off Amit Patel's glove and landed outside the fielding restrictions put in place, outside the fence. It was a single. And the Glads will gladly take that.
During commentary, you said now we have Kaushik left arm, wrist, arm, waist
And
spinner.
again, how KU goals to Arjun is going to decide a lot of this game. That's a very well played shot. That's a very well played shot. Half a feet to the right, and that would have been 2 declared. But at this point, Glads get a single off that shot. But again, very well timed. Perfectly dissected the gap. And many of the Glads newcomers, Sahil had a good game with the ball. Satya took an outstanding reflex catch. And Ophir had a terrific reflex return catch. And Amit Patel decided to stand up to the keeper and decided to touch the stumps, and the stumps are blowing. Oh, another perfect shot there from our little Tendulkar. The man has some of the best shots in the book. That should be gone. That was a bad blank ball, and Mehan gave it the treatment that it deserved. And that's the end of the over there. And we are going to cut out to the break, and we'll bring in that music which a lot of viewers back home are absolutely enjoying. And looks like
Good going, guys!
perfect. Another short ball from Mitesh, but anyway, Glads are 21 for 1 at the end of 6 overs. Glads are right on target, chasing 68. They're looking good. That's another bad ball, and that might be gone. That well, it isn't. It isn't there. They managed to stop it there. At the boundary, 2 runs there. Nice shot, Mehang. Nice shot. Nice shot. It was a very well timed shot. A little more power, and it would have gone outside the fence. But that ball deserved that treatment.
The entire outfield is really wet.
Ooh, that was a good ball.
You're doing good. You're doing good. No greedy. There was a very good line and length ball from the bowler.
Oh no! Oh no! This is well. It might be dropped. It might be dropped. It was dropped. Right drop. And Glad's running between the wicket was absolutely fabulous. The way the 2 fielders were adjusting to that ball, I told you, Hardeep, that I thought was going to get dropped. Mehang, please cut down that shot. And of course, the Glad's skipper, who's not playing this game, has expressed instructions to Mehang not to play those kind of shots. And yet, patience is a virtue which is rare. Oh, that's a very well played shot, and again, very well timed there. And when he has those kind of shots, I have no idea why in the world he attempts some of these other strokes.
I double that. He should not. He should just rotate the strike and be there, stand there at one end. Last ball of the over.
Last season we won all the games except for only last.
Oh, another single there, and Arjun placed it timely. It timed it very well and kept it right off the Ricken, who was standing way too fine. Vijal score 7. Nicely played there. Glads are 27 for 1 in 7, rolling along and motoring along at the rate of 4 runs and over approximately.
Look at you. स्क्रीन पे कोई देख रहा है स्टूडियो में बस
Oh, that ball kept low, and that was a good ball again. Again, well left. And this is something which we do not see. Batsmen leaving a ball. Sometimes, you know what, you live to fight another day.
Avengers bowlers are desperately looking for a wicket here.
And that's well played again. It was another good ball. Three good balls in a row. I mean, certainly a combat between bat and ball, and it's even right now. Oh, yes, another good ball. Another beautiful ball. Once again, Taylor is come back in the second over. He's certainly seemed to have found the rhythm. That was a single, and
That was
That-
a close catch call.
no, this is a very cheeky single. This is an extremely cheeky single. There was no run there, and this is the difference between a great team and a good team. The great teams find a way to manufacture a run when there is no run there.
Very fluid. That one will go places. 20 years old. He's a little stronger.
How do you like that shit?
After IPL, I think
Glads are 29 for 1 at the end of 8 overs. 8 overs, 29 for 1.
later this year. You see Rishabh Pant
And
batting the other day.
if I had to make a prediction, Hardeep, I think this is the over Glads are going to capitalize.
Cross.
I think you're going to get a few juicy deliveries,
For,
like that one, which probably should have been this
Cross
bad.
is like, he's a rock star, but
And
It's a pretty heavy ball. It's trying to put it on the
Yeah, he's
good
trying to-
line and length.
yeah, he's just trying to hit the right spot, but right now he's not hitting the right spot. That's the difference.
Shan Kishan is not living up to expectations. The World Cup is so young.
That's a draw. That's a second drop there. That's a second drop, and
I mean, I've heard he plays a lot.
you know,
Only used to when he
this is where you win games and lose games because catches win matches. It would have been very interesting if Glads had lost a second wicket right there. Oh no! This is probably going to be dropped. This is going to. It's going to be dropped. As I said, it was going to be dropped, and it was dropped. And once again,
Two lucky chances for both the batsmen in two consecutive balls.
and you don't give Arjun Ajbani a second chance. I mean,
There was a poor shot. There was too much in the eye. There was a poor shot selection from Arjun.
that's well played, well timed, and it goes into the gap for a single.
Jagan
And
want
that-
me to be commentary for some time.
What's that?
Jagan want me to be commentary for some time.
It's interesting to see that how many people are watching our live game and that they are giving us,
Feedback on the commentary.
feedback. Yeah.
No, I didn't get to see any of the feedback yet, but our guys have been saying there's plenty of feedback coming. But right now we are just focused on winning this game, and here comes the break music.
आज मैंने वही कप की पारी रख ली
Going guys. Bas boy.
से एक बोतल दारू भी पी ली है
Going boy.
लगा के मम्मी डैडी को सुला के आओ मेरे पास यारों को सुर सुर गा के जेड़ी नचती है उससे दिल से है मैंने आज इसको निकाला दिल तो है पागल जो फुटकता था साला फिकर दिखाई
Jagan like no music guy.
Avenger is bringing their new most experienced bowler, Deepak Patel. He's a left-arm bowler.
Again, Ricky is captaining for the first time. Avengers are probably given him a test game of 3 games. That's what I was told. That 3 games he gets a chance to lead the side, and they're going to evaluate his performance at the end of the 3 games. But if you really are in Ricky's shoes, this is a tough game. Very first match against Gladiators. And granted that he had a loaded team today, but still that's a tough game to be judged on. And if Anup is watching in India, hi Anup, we miss you. And we hope you're back soon.
Where is your game?
Another single there.
भाई ये बैटिंग एक्चुअली ना था यार, टॉस हार गया.
I have Maulik Patel sitting in the background and whispering in my ear, man, we shouldn't have lost the toss. But the man who lost the toss is Maulik Patel. So he has no one to blame but himself.
I know, man.
Played when the grass is like this high. By tomorrow's notice. That one boundary like 45.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Winning game is more important than toss, so let's focus on that.
I guess that's the case of the sour grapes, you know. When the fox can't get the grapes, he says the grapes are sour.
That's right, Viju. That's right, Viju. That's right.
But I would really want to tell to DCL committee that if you guys are looking for a great management guy, I think Maulik Patel is the guy. He can walk in anybody's shoes. He's a great guy. You can rely on him. He's funny sometimes, but when you want him to do work, he's always available. I don't think he ever misses his call. So there you go, DCL committee. You can all the old guys can bring the new guys in and take the DCL league to another 13, 14
I
years.
don't understand why Hardeep भाई क्यों मार रहा है.
Well, maybe Maulik Hardeep is trying to give you a promotion out of the Glad scheme. There is a change in the bowling. No, there is no change in the bowling, and Dhruv is continuing.
Because no.
Guys, please. And that last song, guys, the last song said, "Mere photo सीने से लगा दे यार." I need to go and check this photo out. And since I need to go and check this photo out, we're going to have a change in commentators. Dilip Patel is going to come and give some commentary in Hindi. Over to you, Dilip.
थैंक यू विजू. बहुत ही बढ़िया एटमॉस्फेयर है यहाँ पे साउथ गेट में, और बहुत ही बढ़िया गेम चल रहा है बिटवीन एवेंजर्स एंड ग्लेडिएटर्स. अर्जुन इज प्लेइंग. तो और एक बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट लेग साइड पे मार दिया है अर्जुन ने. 1 रन आराम से मिलेगा. और बहुत ही बढ़िया साझेदारी होते हुए दोनों ही बल्लेबाज अपनी नेचुरल गेम खेलते हुए परेशान करके रख दिया है एवेंजर्स को. सारे बॉलर्स अभी भी टेंशन में है. एक भी विकेट नहीं मिल रहा है, तो क्या करें. और ये नाइस शॉट ऑफ साइड में 1 रन मिलता हुआ. और मेहंग और अर्जुन दोनों स्कोरर्स को बिजी रखते हुए बहुत ही बढ़िया बैटिंग चल रही है अभी. अगर आपको देखना है तो आप वीडियो लाइव देख सकते हैं. और ये ध्रुव अपना अगला बॉल लेते हुए, और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया डिफेंस अर्जुन के द्वारा। कोई रन नहीं मिलेगा, लेकिन बहुत ही बढ़िया बैटिंग करते हुए दोनों ही बल्लेबाज। और एक आसान शॉट ऑफ साइड में, और ये चांस हो सकता है रन आउट का, और ये नॉट आउट। बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स। दोनों ही बल्लेबाज चीते की तरह भाग रहे हैं, कोई चांस नहीं दे रहे कोई भी फील्डर को।
वन कर
और ये दीपक पटेल अपना अगला ओवर लेके, और ये लेग साइड में घुमा दिया है अर्जुन ने, लेकिन 2 रन ही मिलेंगे। और इसी के साथ स्कोर हुआ 39 रन्स। 11 ओवर समाप्त हुए, 11.1। दोनों ही बल्लेबाज फील्डर को बिजी रखते हुए। और आप देख सकते हैं कि एवेंजर्स की टीम के सारे बंदे के शोल्डर गिर गए। कोई भी बंदे को मैच में कोई इंटरेस्ट दिख नहीं रहा है। मैच अभी वन साइडेड हो रहा है, क्योंकि एवेंजर्स ने 3 अच्छे कैच ड्रॉप कर दिए। फील्डर्स बॉलर्स का साथ नहीं दे रहे। अभी दीपक पटेल अपने दूसरे बॉल को लेके आते हुए, और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉल और नीक हो सकता है, और ये विकेट। दीपक पटेल ने बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉल डाला और विकेट मिल गई है। अर्जुन अडवाणी आउट, कॉट बाय और ये ग्लेडिएटर की दूसरी विकेट गिरती हुई। बहुत ही बढ़िया साझेदारी को ब्रेक किया है दीपक पटेल ने। इसी बीच द नेक्स्ट बैट्समैन इज हरदीप सिंह। अब शायद मैच टर्न ले सकता है। अभी भी 1-2 अच्छी साझेदारी की ज़रूरत है टीम को ये गेम जीतने के लिए। बहुत ही बढ़िया एटमॉस्फेयर है आज ग्राउंड में। इतने सारे दर्शक लोग आए हैं देखने के लिए। स्टेडियम पूरा भरा हुआ है। पहला गेम डीसीएल का, सारे लोग मज़ा ले रहे, इतना अच्छा एटमॉस्फेयर के साथ। बहुत ही बढ़िया ग्राउंड, और दोनों टीम अपनी पूरी कोशिश कर रही है सीज़न का पहला गेम जीतने के लिए। अभी 1 घंटे में पता चल जाएगा कि कौन सी टीम गेम जीतती है और कौन सी टीम घर पे जाती है। और हरदीप सिंह, जिसको हम हार्ड हिटर से जानते हैं डीसीएल में, लेकिन देखना होगा कि वो कौन सी तरह बल्लेबाजी करते हैं। और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉल, और ये बल्ले का बाहरी किनारा लेते हुए गेंद विकेट कीपर और स्लिप के बीच में से निकल गई। और ये विकेट कीपर और प्लेयर्स के बीच में कुछ बातचीत होती हुई। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट ऑफ साइड में, लेकिन 1 ही रन मिलेगा, क्योंकि डीसीएल में ऑफ साइड में रिस्ट्रिक्शन होता है फील्ड का। तो बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, लेकिन इसी के साथ हरदीप ने अपना खाता खोला और मिहांग पटेल जो कि लंबे समय से बल्लेबाजी करते हुए अपनी निगाहें टिका के रखे ग्राउंड पे और कोई भी बॉलर को चांस नहीं देते। अगर मिहांग पटेल ऐसे ही बल्लेबाजी करते रहे तो ये गेम बहुत ही जल्दी समाप्त हो जाएगा। और ये वाइट बॉल का इशारा, 1 रन टीम ग्लेडिएटर के खाते में आता हुआ। एक्स्ट्रा पे कंट्रोल करना होगा अगर आपको गेम जीतनी है तो, क्योंकि DCL में एक्स्ट्रा बहुत ही मायने रखते हैं। और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया फॉलो थ्रू में शॉट, लेकिन बहुत ही बढ़िया कैच दीपक पटेल के द्वारा और 1 विकेट निकलता हुआ। अभी कमेंट्री में तब्दीली, साहिल सेठ बात करेंगे कमेंट्री में, क्योंकि मुझे बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए जाना है।
विजू 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 नील कमेंटेटर क्लास म्यूजिक होगा
I think six. If you click here, you click on screen on the top, it says only 6, you see? Next to the eyes.
मेरे साथ कौन कमेंट्री कौन करेगा?
वैभव do a commentary with
Good shot, Dilip bhai. The pass, boy.
Again, with both the commentators back in the middle and a mini collapse for Glads here. We are faced with a challenge now. You have your best batsman back in the pavilion. Not sure what the score is right now, but
break time. Break time.
No, we should be continuing. We have 1 more hour. Hey, be careful, be careful. Reduce. Yeah, 1 more hour.
Okay. 26 something, 26, 25. 25 needed. That's it, guys. The pass, boys. Huh? Within 1 hour? Yeah. Huh?
is this pause?
New ball.
Yeah. Oh, ball there. That's a new ball for you.
You high ball.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Yeah, 424 needed. 67 to win, right?
68.
Oh, 68. 25 needed.
If I needed in 12.
Well, the break, it's an extensive break. The batsmen want to continue, but the fielding team is having a major roundtable conference there. They pretty much are
Don't you think they have to come hard?
I mean, they'll have to. They really have to pick wickets. There is no. They cannot play the waiting game at this point. They'll have to bring their best bowlers and try to
here's
see
our
what.
umpire.
Yeah, there's our umpire. Umpire, please say hi to the live audience.
Come
This
this
is
way. Come
this is Lingam, the umpire from the Southfield Super Kings, and Botta. Botta has been doing a fabulous job for Raptors. And we're ready to start the game. And Glads are 43 for. Guys, please, if you want to talk somewhere else. But the Glads are 43 for 3. They need 25 more runs. Empire has it.
You got it.
It's somewhere here. I don't know. We're ready to start the game. We have only 1 hour left. Say hi to the live audience.
What is this guy name?
Pradeep Botta. I already said that.
Say hi.
Huh?
Alright, यहाँ चला.
Code change करे. The code is going to be changed, or it's the same code?
The code depends upon what we are going to get when you're talking about the new balls which are coming in. I don't know what code we are going to get. Hopefully it's going to come by Friday.
Let's go, guys.
We have about 1 hour worth of light left, and batting team is trying to get the process going. Power play has been taken at the beginning of the 13th over.
We are hungry guys. What are you all on? Look at this. When can I go back?
Did you ask the skipper?
No.
Arjun is the skipper, right?
I didn't ask for tactic. You going
Oh,
he's
he's hungry.
I
Okay.
don't need it.
Pradeep, light is going to go out. We need to move this going on.
Pradeep is looking good today.
Was that comment meant for his wife who's watching in New York?
Yes, Bobby.
All right.
Thoda
Well,
Paji looking good.
I just hope from a cricketing sense he looks good on the field.
Hardeep, say hi to Bobby. Hardeep.
Hey, yaar,
Let him play. Yeah.
don't bother him.
The power play taken, they have brought in Vismay, and they have to hope that some miracles happen here. But and there are some changes. Amit Patel has left the keeping spot and is now a fielder. Again, I do not understand the logic because Amit himself is a good keeper. So. Oh, the first ball after the break. In comes Vismay from the north end. And short ball. And should have been sent. But nevertheless, a single taken there. Yeah. Vismay.
Smile, please. Bhayaji. Bhayaji, smile, please.
Arey yaar, please. And Dilip trying to steer that ball with a vacant slip position there. The idea was a good idea, but execution was poor. And that's a white ball, and so Glad's not having to do anything much, just play the waiting game. And we just hope that Avengers will gift us a few more of these. And I'm sure after some time, people will wonder once these live games starts taking off, which was the first game ever televised live in DCL history, and the answer would be Glads versus Avengers. And that's a good ball, and Dilip we sorely missed Dilip's services in the MPCL tournament. And that collapse against Warriors, which is a game which a lot of Glad's players would like to forget in a hurry. We needed that kind of expertise to come in there and just hold one end up. Ooh, so that's just a single there. And again, motoring along at the asking rate, which is 3 runs and over. There's some discussion going on here. And there's that was a close call there. And somebody wants a replay on an LBW. Here's the problem: the camera angle is simply not going to allow you to figure out whether that was an LBW or not. And
Don't pressure the umpire, man!
And Jagan wanted a call on the rowdy, and the rowdy is answered the bell. Left arm around the stumps. And I have a feeling that Hardeep is going to take him on. And as I said, it was taken on, but unfortunately only 2 runs. That did go to the 6 runs boundary. And this is a bowler which Hardeep is going to have breakfast, lunch and dinner on. And now there are people asking for replay on the Glad's end, and it would be best to keep things under wraps right now rather than just get along. Let's move this score along. Game is going fine. Ball is lost temporarily because it's been deposited outside the park, except that it was just for 2 runs. Great shot, but only 2. And mark my words, another 5 balls to come. And Avengers are probably going to regret this over coming.
Tomorrow or 10.
There you go, another shot, an aggressive intent from Hardeep. He has been given express instructions today to play aggressive and not let the bowler dominate. And Glad's have scored 50 up, and that's the big cheer going up there. Glad's scoring 50. And if the same ball had come to Hardeep, it probably was going to be sent on its merry way. But Dilip pushed it back, and the result was no run. And another wide ball. But you know, when the bowler is cooperating so well, then why in the world would we want to do too much? Oh, this is not going to be caught, and there's a single there. It lopped up into no man's land, and single was taken off that ball. Once again, the power play really benefiting Glad's at this point with huge field. 7 fielders having to cover this if you subtract the bowler and the keeper. And another aggressive shot from Hardeep. And once again they're going for 7. And look at that. There was no 2 runs there. There's absolutely no 2 runs there. The fielder tried his best to bluff his way. He tried his best to show real aggressive intent. But the batsmen had nothing to do. They were intent on going after 2 there. Royal challenges. Or he's of his old team. Yeah. Well, they keep asking for what? And again, the bat was too far away from the ball, and batsman charging at the. Good umpiring. Even the Avengers fielders, they are not too convinced about it, but decided to go along and support their bowler to some extent. And at this point, Amit is flexing his arms. Amit is coming back to keep. And looks like Kiur is going to be brought into the attack. Okay, where is the music? And again, there is a single there. There's no. The lighted stumps went off. And once again, 2. What is 1 has been converted into 2. Once again, the fielder threw the stumps down, but the ball ricocheted and went into no man's land. And these are times where you wish that you had a couple more extra fielders. It's tough to cover such a big field. And this is where 67 runs on such a big field is tough to cover. Especially when the light is so bright. You don't feel that it's a day-night game also. You can see the ball very clearly. And at this point, you can see the Avengers' shoulders are drooping. That's a nice looking shot from Dilip. And Dilip can be a frustration for many a bowler. Pretty unorthodox style, but very effective in BCL cricket. And again, probably would have given most batsmen some trouble, but calmly dug it out. And again, this was bouncing well over the shoulder, and it's been declared a wide. It's been declared a wide by the umpire. Hope the scorer is making a note of it. Oh, that's a nice ball. Got him. He really got him. Ronak Q. Patel is the next batsman in. And those fans of Ronak Q. Patel who were waiting for Ronak Q. Patel to drop down at 2 drop. Well, let's change things up. Ronak Q. Patel was pushed down the order so that we have somebody who can finish the game and play according to the circumstances. But still a bit of batting left. Still probably another 10-15 runs to go. Malik, score. Score. Overs and score. Overs, score and wickets. Overs, score and wickets.
I hope we get
Huh?
4 wickets, 57.
Lads are 57 for 4
15 odd overs.
and 15 odd overs. About 3 overs of the power play is probably done. And ironically, both teams took the power play exactly in the 13th over. Both teams came out of the break and took the power play. So one of the rare occasions where both teams did take the power play at identical times. And once again, Ronak, you pushed it out, and there might be a single, then maybe a double.
What a run.
Oh, if that ball had hit, it was a direct hit, Ronak was gone. There was no need for the second run there, but it's aggressive running between the wickets. But if that was a direct hit, Ronak Patel was wide outside the crease. I'm not sure what the umpire would have given, but at least from my vantage point, I thought Ronak was several yards outside and the bat was in the air. But fortunately for Glads, that was a tough throw. It's at a side angle. You don't see really all three stumps. You probably see one stump. You're trying to throw it down, and it's a tough thing to do. And the score is 59. How many overs done? Over, Bijal? 15 overs, 59. So Glad's on target. We just need about 9 more runs. And I think at this point, it's safe to say that the bonus point is on the cards.
On the cards.
And Glads at this point are more interested in just taking the win. If the bonus point is there for the taking, we might as well take it. But the only thing which we have to focus on is getting that 4 points, move on, one game under the belt. And that's pretty much what we are targeting. But I really love the way Hardeep has been looking. He's been playing more a brand of cricket, which is something which I wanted to see from him. And I had a lengthy discussion with him on what I would like to see from him.
Looking forward for really long six.
Well, Maulik Patel, the man who loves sixes, Kamal's favorite player. Kamal from FCC loves Maulik Patel. And Superman came and bowled, and the very first ball was this. Run! And what a blunder! I mean, this is an absolute blunder. I mean, this is a case where this was a case where the batsman was way outside, and all the the bowler had to do was just take that ball and knock off the stumps. But sometimes Superman is super in his strength, but maybe not so super when it comes to the mind game, you know. I thought that was an absolute blunder. There was absolutely no way to describe it. I just cannot be very kind for this kind of pathetic display, where clearly that was a run out which was there to be taken. And very well played by Ronak there. That was again a single there for the taking. And again, I think Avengers, when they go back and look at it, they had their chances. They had a good unit, but I do think that they had a few chances which they dropped, and then that run out. There is no excuse for it. I mean, you could have had Ronak Patel out wide, and then the Glad still comes in. The question then becomes, what happens? And Hardeep is looking good, and he's just pushed it away for a single. A nice slashing shot, pretty effective and safe. There is no chance of getting out to that shot. And looks like Superman is injured, or he's tying his shoes, but let's hope it's not an injury. Well, at this point, if it's not an injury of the hand,
We're just having fun today. That's all I know.
if it's not an injury of the foot, and this is 6. This is that's caught. That's caught, and Ronak Patel has dispatched, caught at the boundary, and the next man in, Maulik Patel, who's also been told to bat according to what suits his game. And if Kamal is watching live, here's your favorite player. And I think Glads need only 4 to win. 4 to win. 9 overs left. Huh? Arjun Ajbani had a very poignant saying for Maulik Patel. Maulik Patel wears 00, and we have told him that he need not come back to this pavilion. Oh, this is a six. This is a huge six. This is gone. This is gone, and the game is over. The game is over. Glad's have finished it in the 16th over. For all those who are watching live from your homes and the comfort of your couches, we thank you for sticking with us. We hope you enjoyed the first live game. I'm sure there are a number of things which we can improve upon. But really, at the end of the day, this was kind of last-minute effort. But we hope we made you happy. We are pretty happy. And good night, and have a good day. Take care.
Rest well, man, and get better soon. Good game, guys. Good game, guys. Hey. Haji hi बोल दे.
How you doing?
कौन है ऊपर? भाई वो कवर जो है तुमका.
कवर खबर नहीं है क्या कहीं नहीं ली
तू परफेक्ट है कष्ट करो नहीं. कैसे थे यू? But it's perfect.
Wait.
जाओ वांधो नहीं वा लागશે યાર થોડી
हाँ.
પછી ચાલ